Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Black Myth Wukong Let's Play. So we look a little different because in between episodes I went back to the first stage to pick up some more will so that we can craft the new set of armor and also buy the little scratching stick from stage 1, which is available at every shrine, not just the first shrine. I was mistaken there. And we purchased that and now we're using the 3-set piece from the bear set essentially, and our invisible clone is going to do a little bit more damage while the remaining clone will do some AoE damage around as well. Looks very nice. We have sort of a monk cloak as sort of our sash, a callback to the cloak in contention from stage 1. Now we have to figure out our way through this gate to reach the village, and I think I was right in that we have to explore the side on the right first before we get there. And there's actually quite a lot of things to explore off the side of the village, and we'll do that here. Yeah, we stop advancing here. As you can see, there is a character there. And we didn't approach him last time, but we'll do that right now. Well, that's a rare version. Lucky there. And we can say hi. Perfect timing. He has a recipe for a concentrate that got swallowed by a frog creature in the pond. And that if we help him out, he will definitely reward us. He's calling himself a small deity. I'm guessing he is the dog Zodiac. We met the horse so far, as well as the monkey. The rat village is dangerous. You need to carry some medicine with you. It's like, I'm not gonna, lie to you. The moment you help me clear out that frog, I will definitely help you out. So, we got ourselves... Ah, it's a boss. Okay, we got ourselves a little frog here. We dealt with one already, 玻璃格朗 from stage 1. I'm using the smash stance again, and I change a lot of different builds, and I am not super practiced on this build just yet, but I think we'll be okay. Let me get there slowly and see if there's anything here. Some more will. We could use more will because the big head can be upgraded one more time, but it costs 6,000 to do so. And we just don't have 6,000. Wait, there's something there. There's a big Buddha head and there's a collectible. No enemies? Oh, this is a prayer spot. The first of many here, I'm sure. This is a wooden carving of a Buddha head. The grains look kind of like wood. Maybe it's stone. It could just be kind of weathered stone from erosions from rain, giving it those streaks. We get a level up here from this, I think. Yep. Okay, so now with 2 points, also a good time to check out our build. I put 10 points here. It has to do with a lot of stamina. But essentially, on the final ability here, when we dodge, we leave behind a clone that does damage. So that's something I'm hoping to utilize. We're using a lot of leave clone behind, deals damage abilities. Here in the smash, we have it up to 19 points. So even with 2 points now, even if I make it 20, I can't pick this up. This allows me to dodge when I'm storing the energy for the first slam. It's not that useful, but we do get access to a temporary 4th node. Alright, we'll pick up a point here just for that. Although charge up speed should also have been pretty good. This is reduce the amount of stamina used to charge up. Maybe we should give him a point. Oh, he takes 2 points per level. Alright, we'll save the 1 point. Actually, what's the point of saving it when we can just reset later? Let's grab... Increase the amount of stance points we get when we dodge. Reduce stamina when jumping. If our health is more than half, our stamina recovers a little bit faster. Less stamina when running, less stamina when rolling. Now, let's get this gap closed back. Alright, I think that's everything here. No items. And, yeah, invisible wall. And we go take care of the frog problem for our dog friend, who should be Shugou if he is the Zodiac one. I want to charge. I guess we'll get to the bridge. We'll charge and run at him. Let me charge. Don't charge me yet. And we'll start with a tier 3 slam. Langligebuo. Okay, so he's related to our first frog. They have a very similar name. First one was Buoligelang. This is Langligebuo, so they switch the places of the... Ooh, what is this? They switch the places of the first and fourth character of his name. Wait. When did I use the freeze spell? That's not cool, because I just used the big head and got knocked out of it. Alright, we are in the lightning status. I think transforming can maybe get us out of it. Oh, we got swallowed while drinking? And we're now kind of paralyzed from lightning, which I think we take more damage when we do that. There we go. And we got the recipe back as he flops around. Also give us some level up materials. It was a close one. Is that a plant we can grab? Oh, and we're stuck on the wall. That is a plant we can grab. Alright, we desperately need a heal, but let's go first report back to the dog there and see what he gives us for giving him the recipe back. Just the elite, right? Buoligelang, Langligebuo. You can see the first and last character being swapped places. Langligebuo, continue from earlier. Wait. Let me review the original story first. This is the story of the oil merchant, right? The frog monster sells oil in a market outside this kingdom where there's a very busy night market. And when people chased him, they found out the oils from the secretion of the slime from the back of the toads in the forest. And the reason why they're able to find out is because there was a traveling Taoist monk who came by and revealed his monster form. So continuing that story, this traveling Taoist monk, ever since he bumped into the frog monster, tasked himself as a monster hunter, searching for their, whereabouts throughout the kingdom. One day he comes to a river valley because they never caught the frog, since when they saw the toads, all the people who were out there in the mob chasing after him started throwing up from disgust of knowing that they have been using toad slime as oil. So this traveling Tao is still searching for that frog, and once he's at a river valley, he hears the sound of the croaking of the frogs along with the sound of lightning. The monk is delighted, the Taoist monk is delighted, and he travels down to the riverside to form an altar where he can try to perform a spell and capture this monster. He lights incense, he does his prayer, he wears his Taoist cloak and cap, let down his hair, brings out the red ink, and writes 3 scrolls, pulls out his sword, and start casting his chant. And then he lets out a big scream and asks the heavens, Taishan Laojun, which is the founding deity of Taoism, to come down and aid him. He flashes his sword and brings up one of his scrolls, throws it to the heaven, lights it up on fire. Pretty common Taoist rituals. And after that, the frog monster in the river looks at this, jumps out, and turns out this one is a yellow skin frog. Previous one was Azor, and he's also wearing this weird colored cloak or clothing. It's not technically Azor, it's not technically blue, but it's a little bit different from the one he's seen before, right? Because this is a different creature that we're dealing with. The Taoist monk sees him jumping up, so he quickly grabs the second scroll, lights it on fire, throws it up, and you can see the wind and cloud changing in response to the spell. And by the time he has his third scroll lit up, there is a lightning strike casted from the clouds above, and the Taoist, as well as the frog monster, are both spooked by this sudden lightning. So they both cover their head, and after the sound resides, the two of them raises their head to look up, and they see that the lightning strike has destroyed a few trees, but the cloud has cleared in the heaven above. The Taoist, it's now panicking because the spell seems to be over and the frog is not dead, quickly raises his pen or his brush, since technically brush is a pen, but we'll call it a brush, and he writes out 3 new scrolls. The frog creature, not in a rush, slaps himself in the tummy and then observes the sky. But as he hit his own stomach, the frog's stomach, he sees that 10 beams of light, or multiple beams of light, more than 10, strikes down from the sky, and every beam hits the Taoist body's side. The Taoist rolls around trying to dodge these beams of light. At this point, the frog opens his mouth and comes out small beams of light that seems to have, a will of its own. Basically, the spell he used against us with those little flickering electricity coming out of his mouth. And no matter how the Taoist tries to dodge, they continue to chase him. They're homing. So the Taoist had to just flee far, far away. And then we are getting like these little ending allegory lessons at the end of the story now. Essentially, this one's saying that a lot of things that you do in life, the degree of fanciness and like splendor you perform it, it's sometimes a good judgment of your ability. So they're saying like how the Taoist has such a good ritual and then cast down a lightning strike, but it misses and hits trees. And the frog also has his thing where he, hits his own belly, croaks, and out comes fancy lightning and light as well. And then we got ourselves a new location here. There are a total of 6 here. Wow. A lot bigger map for sure. And we picked up a recipe for 避凶药. 避凶药 is the one that reduces damage. So this recipe technically will help us craft this one right here that we have 4 of. I think we used one of these before when we fought the bear creature. And I'm guessing the dog deity is going to teach us how to make done. And we now will have some crafting elements in the game.
甚好甚好。地法天，
Taoist
天
chant.
法道，道法自然。
The heaven rules the rules earth the people rules over nature, and nature rules over all.
赏你便是。
It's like this
往
quality.
后你便可去土地庙自行炼制。
He's gonna gift that to us.
山炉，先走一步。
So I guess he doesn't like the quality. We got a copy of the Bixiong Yao, and he says we can craft this ourselves in the future from any shrine. He's still in search of his cauldron, so he's gonna, you know, go ahead and leave. I guess we'll see him again. And maybe he'll teach us other recipes as well. Now I still want to go back to the village. I think we still go from the right, where we died to the exploding two-headed rat. Well, this is actually quite big. We were here before. We grabbed the floating will, which no longer respawns after we use our gourd on it. I think it makes sense. Before we got the gourd, whenever we approached one of those, we only got like 18 or so, and some slipped away, and that's why it gathers back again, I guess. But now that we have the gourd, oh, we don't want to be here. I want to heal because we obviously got chunked quite hard. We can heal back here and then take the path on the right. Starting to not get lost here. And we got the new ability to make our own med. Oh, we have the recipe for everything. We don't have that material. Tree pearls. We never seen that before. It's for the poison one. But you can see the recipe requirement and how many we have. Not using that much med right now, so I think we'll just let that be. And then we'll see if we can slip behind. It's a clunky double jump, but it works. I didn't heal. Yeah. Got so busy looking at the new thing that I forgot to do what I came here to do. There we go. I can technically kill the guy with the shield for some experience if we don't get stuck here. Just like activate and then start pulling back. And yeah, maybe not fall down, but it's okay. The melee guy should approach us. There we go. Yeah, the little bit of health here doesn't really matter because we do recover a little bit every time we do hit a heavy. Now, all sorts of monsters drop silk when we desperately needed it for crafting on the first stage. I'm guessing there's going to be fancier materials for fancier crafting in the future. Alright, we're going to do a full charge, kill the one that casts spells, and then take care of the shield one on the left later. Oh, I missed! That was supposed to heal us. And we got ourselves a little chest here. A little turtle chest. Another ingredient to soak into our drink here. And let's see what it does. Reduce damage taken after we drink. Well, temporarily. Not bad, not bad. I think we'll stick with what we have. This is another door? Oh, this one we can open. Oh. Oh, we triggered this a little bit early, but okay. My son, the pain that you feel. Your dad, of course, knows. So he's the dad. That's the son. The second son. He's the king of the Sand Kingdom. We must stay here hidden.
那满地的骨头渣子，不像人，不像牛羊，却跟咱们一般大小。
They're the transformed humans that previously lived in this kingdom. So he used to be the old king. And that's his second son, I guess, a prince. Quiet, quiet. Wait, I didn't want to walk here. What's that smell? A two-legged lamb. Now that is actually has some historical references, but we are in a fight with two bosses at the same time. So the order that you kill them actually matters. You can see that's the dad throwing stuff at us. I'm sure if we can trick the dumb son to crash into this monument, we can... He's just gonna jump around to different monuments, huh? We're getting hit. There we go, there we go! Oh, it doesn't break? That would've been cool. Oh, there we go, there we go. Wait. We want to kill the dad first. Where are you going? He is so weak. Okay, we also want the son's health to be a little bit lower before we kill the dad. This is the correct order to do it. You can get away with doing it the other way around. Alright, since our drink is 20% first. Let me charge behind the monuments. He can't get through this, right? I hope this doesn't kill you. Oh, he killed him. And you can see he's going to get very angry here because we killed his beloved dad. Oh, AoE after the slam? Okay. This might be tough. We're gonna use every trick in the book here. Oh, he hurt his head. Might as well. Oh, that didn't work. Hold on. Made us lose some health too. There we go. Got the clean transformation. Getting bashed like crazy. Better his health than my health. And he died. And our narrator's back. Calling us cruel for killing both the father and the son. That's pretty much it. Basically talks about himself being headless but not much. We get a piece of meat, which is an item that we can use later. Upgrade material as well. And we also get a spirit here from the second prince. And before we check out their codex, I'm just gonna refresh what the king was saying to his son earlier. So they are the former humans from this kingdom here that eventually turned into rats. And after they turned into rat, they are in a conflict right now with the tiger in this region, the tiger monster. And the tiger monster, who has occupied a nearby area, is feasting on these rats. So the king is telling his second son that they must stay low and hide and just kind of tolerate this before they can get stronger and beat the tiger. And that he has visited near the tiger temple recently, and all he could see are bones that are not, clearly not sheep, not cows, but like us, rats. So we must stay low and hide from the tiger for now. He's way too strong for us. So that's why when his son made a loud noise, he's unhappy about it. Now this son of his, the second son of his, is not mentally the brightest, you can kind of tell, but he is pretty loyal to his dad, and after we took out his dad, we can see how he got enraged and fought us in a stronger form. If you killed the son first, the second son, the dad would get scared and spooked, and since he's the nimble one and sort of the smart one, he will actually run away from this fight. So you wouldn't want that, because in that case the fight just abruptly ends and you don't get that spirit that we just took, and you actually miss the spirit for good. You'll never have a chance to get it back on this particular run. And whatever this is, oh, there's a stone gate that we can't open. Talking about the wind power of the sable monster. If we want to meet that monster, we must get passcodes from his followers. One is not enough, you need a pair. So basically we need code from 2 different bosses to open this gate. And then afterwards the wind monster will be weakened. Can we play this anytime? Oh, okay, now it's telling us we're missing 2 things. A stone item. We basically need to beat a stone monster and the tiger vanguard for the 2 items. I'm guessing it's missing pieces of the face, as you can see. The little statue, 2 heads but no face. And it opens this gate. Now, I didn't really want to bump into this boss this early. I was just hoping to get behind the village, but I guess this is fine. I don't think this disrupts anything. And once we opened that door, it was no turning back. We were just immediately thrown into the fight. I guess we could have died, and then we would have been spawned back. But we did okay. We killed them without too many issues. And we get ourselves another little shrine here, and then we'll check out the codex of those 2. Offering incense with your left hand is the polite thing to do. Even if you do 2 hands, the left hand should be in the front. Typically, when mortals are praying to immortals, so like us humans when we go to a temple, 3 incense is the typical format you should have. Offer 3 at a time. But, Wukong is a deity. He doesn't really feel like he needs to offer them like we do in a prayer. He's just saying, I'm here. I guess we could heal. We are not really missing any. Our gourd got filled afterwards, it seems, but I guess we could do it anyways. Our health is not full, and our mana definitely is not full. And then we can spend a little time to check out all the new codex we picked up, and we also picked up a new boss spirit, Shaolong, the second prince of the sand. We would transform into him. We'll use his golden mace, and it seems like we just slams it down on their head and we can knock them back. when our health is low, the passive effect, I guess the difference, right? This is like a giant head coming down. This one's, throwing your mace in front, also kind of like a slam ability. But the difference is this gets you 20 points of defense. This passive is when your health is low, you will get increased attack. I think right now we're still sticking with this. I also want to upgrade this a bit more. We don't have the resources to upgrade all of them, so I'm going to focus on one for now. And since we got it first, I'm just going to stick with it. We picked up another mission item. So this is something we picked up in stage 1 when we walked by a Buddha head and we saw, I guess, a bamboo or a monkeyish creature, apish creature that was messing with it. And there's actually 5 of these. There's one in each stage, also next to a Buddha head essentially, and they're a different color. And once you get all 5, you unlock, surprise, surprise, a hidden area, and we'll definitely try to do that. This is a piece of meat. This meat comes from the dad, and we're going to use it to summon another one of his sons. So they're, okay. They're a pair of entry. Father and son in one entry. So the kingdom of Sihali, right, the kingdom that we mentioned eventually turned to rat, had 3 princes. The eldest prince was the king's favorite. He was handsome, and during the chaos with the Fuban, the insect that had the big Buddha head behind that came to attack them, the elder prince did quite well. He was great at leading the troop, and he was named as a general, Yingwu, so martial glory or something like that. It's a fancy little title for his general. But unfortunately, he got sick, and whatever the sickness is, it's causing him to lose his senses, where he can't even recognize his family. So because of this, he's now kind of living in isolation and no longer comes out. So somehow he picked up a disease where he no longer, recognizes friend from foe, doesn't even recognize his kin. So now he's kind of just living by himself. The king is saddened by this, but fortunately he has 2 other sons. The third and youngest son was the one the king trusted the most. He was a scholar, he read poetry, he studied books, he liked learning about Buddhism, and he was also decently talented in martial ways, so he was sort of an all-around talent. But after the king killed that band of officials, he decided to leave. We read the story in the Grand Excellency Codex, where they were going to sign a petition together and ask the king to renounce the rat respect edict. And the king refused and killed most of them, leading to a lot of promotions afterward, which is why one of the rats that we fought, the one with the staff, the magical staff, become a Grand Excellency. But after that event, the third and youngest son left the kingdom, so he's no longer around. The king becomes very mad at this point, but fortunately he still had 1 son remaining. The second son, born with immense strength, but a bit of a fool, so mentally challenged but very strong. But he's not as capable of a fighter as his older brother, and definitely not as smart as his younger brother. So amongst the 3 sons, he's the least favorite of the king. But, fate would have it, he's the one who would accompany the king the longest. After the yellow wind creature, it's calling him Da Sheng here, basically kind of reflecting how powerful he is in their eyes. After he got the magical item, so I'm guessing he picked up a relic, right? In the first stage, we had the black wind monster pick up the sight sense relic that Wukong kind of split into the world, and he has picked up one of those pieces here and has returned to this area. So the King of the Sand, taking the remaining citizens, joined under his banner, hoping to have a renaissance. The yellow wind monster, the sable creature, sees that the second prince is quite a brute, quite strong and capable, and that he needs people at this point just coming back here to reestablish himself in these mountains. So he accepted sort of the Kingdom of the Sand to join under him. But at the same time, this yellow wind monster have a tiger vanguard under his banner already who likes to eat rats. And every day he has to eat quite a few to even feel satisfied, right? Big tiger, little rats. The good news is the second son with his mace was able to make the tiger, at least respect the rats a little bit, but he still eats them, but not to the point of eating them to extinction. So the second son helped the king make many sacrifices, but no matter how much he contribute to their kingdom or how difficulty that he goes through, the king always brings the eldest prince and always searches for the third prince. So the king still has his favorite in his heart, right? He still thinks his eldest son is his favorite, and he still miss the wisdom from his youngest prince who left, all while ignoring his second son, and he doesn't know how, well, no one knows how the second son feels about this. But I guess being slightly more simple-minded, being a little bit mentally challenged, I don't think he was that hurt, perhaps, especially since he didn't run away after the father died and fought us to the death. So that counted as one elite, a 2-unit boss fight. And that's why if you only kill one, in the case you kill the second son, the dad runs away. Wait. Whoa. I heard some voices and then we got shot. I see him, but let me get past this. Oh, and rocks. And he's dead. I think we're going farther and farther away from the village, though. Like, I do think we're supposed to explore eventually over here, but we're supposed to go back and open the village. Yeah, like this door was a slight accident. Let's go back to where we were. He spawned back because we healed. Do we do more now? Because I'm pretty sure the 3-hit didn't kill him last time. Ran out of stamina. There is the 2-headed one up ahead, the one that exploded and absolutely killed us last time. And there's 2 archers behind him that... 3 archers. 1, 2, 3. We need to get his attention, have him leave the range of those archers to make it easier on us. I think there's something here. Yeah, the double jump is really good. Oh, there's an archer on that roof too, as well as on these cliffs. I wonder if we could get to them. Ooh, didn't think we can. Ooh, they see us, they see us. And then we jump down. Man, his detection radius is far. Can I jump the roof in peace? Apparently not, apparently not. Alright, we might just have to go for it. How do we get that guy up there? go invisible again. They're hitting the clone that got left behind. The clone exploded. Oh no, they have a melee here guarding them too. Ah, he just jumped down. Yeah, these arrows hurt. Drink, 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 and we're burning. We gotta roll around, roll around, roll around. There we go, fire goes out. Oh no, no, no! Oh, good thing we can jump back up. Alright, we cleared the 3 on this side. Okay, the shield guy's back. We can charge for him. I think those are nung. Those are bread. Yeah. Might want to change my brightness setting next time. I feel like in those dark rooms, cannot see anything. Alright, I think we got everything here. There's this building up here, and there's more up there, but we're not done fighting the two-headed rat down here. And if we can, and I definitely think we can, we want to get on the roof here first, take out that archer. Oh, that's one of the monsters. So the 4 archers guarding the gate, are they over there, I think? Those who block the, the attempt to rebuild the kingdom deserves death. So obviously this would be the Rat Kingdom. Alright. Wait, someone's trying to hit us. Maybe he's below us in the building. He's being activated because we're above him. Alright, buddy. Let's see if we get a... Alright, back up, back up. It's a huge explosion. It's half charcoal, half fire. Are they eating bugs? They're eating bugs. Oh, there you are. You're the one who tried to hit us earlier. I'm not sure which side we want to explore first. We could go over here. It seems like it's going to eventually lead to that monster in the courtyard. Or we can go up the mountain there and see what's hiding up there. Yeah, sometimes he doesn't die. Oh, not the archers again. Okay, we're gonna have to take care of this archer threat first. If the melee guy followed us here, we could also try to kill him first. And follow the blood. Oh no! Knocked us out of our jump attack. I think we turn in there, we're fighting that, whatever that thing is. I'm gonna go climb the mountain first and figure out what's above there. Hopefully a shrine, because we have exhausted a lot of our resources. The fact that we have no mana is gonna be a big problem, I feel like. Is it me or those rocks look a little different texture? I mean, there's going to be a bunch of rock-related monsters here too. Oh, there's a chest. It's not just the Rat Kingdom. Right, we saw this narrator tell us we need 2 things. Is that a rooster being drawn right there? We need 1 item from the Tiger Vanguard and another item from a stone creature. Alright, this might be everything up on this little mountain. That chest was probably it. Only a herb in this giant little structure. This looks like a barn or a stable, where you would put horses in, perhaps. I'm a little bit torn because on one hand, we're very close to, I guess, a boss fight or at least an elite fight. On the other hand, if I go back and heal up before then, the way back, most of these mobs will respawn and we would have to fight them again. I'm not sure how healthy we'll be after that fight. So it might be similar. I could just, you know, not use spells, perhaps. Or we can try to beat this guy without using spells. And it looks like we have 1 drink left, maybe? Alright, let's try it. Worst case scenario, we die. I came here to see your boss. It's a mistake. So someone's captured over there, I think. Alright, you and me, buddy. He's trying to explain himself, telling these rats that he's really here to see their leader. And we just missed our 3-hit slam. Asking us to release him. Oh, what is this? I thought he was gonna slide all the way over again. Should I try to... His name is, like the Earth Wolf? Come closer, come closer, come closer. There we go. He got us, we also got him. Let's see if he burns. He uses the wind too? We got 1 more heal. Oh. Alright, he's gonna... Oh, that's a fake out. I thought he was gonna lay on the ground and we could have some free time to hit him. He just swipes us. And we have whoever is captured continue to plea. Alright, we're back full. We just have to make our way back to the guy. Now, we didn't go across that little bridge over there as well. Given that there's only a tree over there, I don't think we'll bump into anything. So, oh, never mind. I see something standing. I think that's just a statue, though, just like this. Oh, that's a rock. And for anyone who's seen the trailer, it's probably a rock we can take a spirit from and learn one move. Like, become the rock for a little bit. That's where we kill the frog. Okay, okay. We're just gonna not go this way first. We're gonna go back and try to beat that wolf with a full mana bar, which I'm pretty sure we can do. We also have access. Oh, it's a Buddha. It's a multiple face Buddha statue. Oh, oh. Jensen monster, I think. It's growing roots. Yep. Jensen monster again. We have 2 points. Oh, we're level 30, so we actually unlock some new categories. Increased defense, increased max mana. Not sure I want that. I think I'll take this. Basically allow us to do the heavy combo when we don't have a node for reduced damage. You know, sometime in the middle of a combo I might not notice whether or not we have a node, and if we hit it, at least we can finish the animation. In the case of the, I guess, the slam stance, we can... Wait, I think I'm going the wrong way. That's a bomb. Wait, am I actually going the wrong way though? There's an archer up there, but do we have to go that way? I thought we were going to the side of the village. So I think we're supposed to go this way? Yeah, this is the correct way. We don't have to kill them again, but we might as well. Okay, most of the time he doesn't die. The one time we did kill him in one hit, I'm pretty sure that was just a crit. Yeah, in that case we didn't have a node. But because our heavy combo is also a potential parry if we use it at the right time, I think this is probably not a bad build. Oh, no, 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 not archers again. I don't want to use this spell to stop these archers, but I guess we'll just have to roll around a bit. We'll just heal up using the gourd. I don't want to use mana. Oh no. Alright, now for the guy on the other side of the roof. We could just jump down, but I think there's 2 more mobs we can farm on the side. Oh, not another archer. I thought we killed all the archers. So there's 2 of these. Alright, not full health, but I think with full mana it's not going to be too bad. See if we can light him up. That hurt. So if we get hit when we use the freeze spell, we do get knocked out of it. He's almost dead. We're gonna take the last drink just in case. There we go. Wait, is that the horse over there tied up? It's Wuma again, isn't it? Alright, we got D-Long. Let's see what his ability is. We charge them in a sandstorm and just basically dive for them. When we hit enemy, we'll pick some extra, so basically helps us build up our stance faster. Another elite. So many elites in this fight. I guess technically only 3, even though there was 2 here. Many years ago, there was a son of a general, and he was... he was quite cruel and quite mean. The troops in the camps are quite afraid of him, but because he's the son of the general, no one dares to say anything. He has a little band with him, and their band likes to go hunting, and they had a dog with them, a hunting dog. Sichuan is a type of dog. I mean, Xiaotianquan is a Sichuan. One day, he and some of the other captains went out to hunt. They didn't capture anything, so they felt like they lost face. Felt like you go out fishing, come back with no fish. And they put the blame on the dog. So he orders his troops to beat the dog to death. He's a cruel man, I guess. The troop that, committed this execution of the dog, essentially, felt uneasy. So they took the body of the dog, and they did it anyways because the son commanded them to do. and there's a lot of mushrooms growing in the back of the field behind the encampment. So they decide to bury the dog there, and in the middle of the night, they go and read Buddhist scriptures to the dog, to the body of the dog, hoping that they can help cleanse him into the afterlife and reincarnate and not come back and, hate them for just beating up the dog. Then one night, they start to hear outside the encampment the sound of a dog barking. So scouts go out and check it out, but when they go out, the sound stops, so people go to sleep again. But as soon as they fall asleep, the sound of the dog barking starts again, and this repeats. This makes everyone, within the band, within whatever the group of troops, quite antsy, and everyone's frustrated. So they send out, or the son, the leader, is kind of mad at the sound. He goes out to check by himself, and he hears the sounds coming from under the ground. So he orders the troop to unearth the ground, start shoveling and find out what's happening. They dig until they, dig hits the stone, and then they see this former dog leaping out from the ground, and it's as lively as ever. But throughout its body, they can see these small whiskers, as you can see from the drawing, these small sprouts coming from its body. The son is quite happy. He felt like he has, received this sort of magical dog, something that's so rare no one has. So he tries to summon the dog to come to him. The dog sees his former master and is quite elated and charges over. But on top of his head, he has like these mushroom structures growing out like horns, and they're super hardened. So when he dashes to his former master as the like very happy puppy, tackling owner, the hardened horns from these fungi crushes the general's son's ribs, and he dies on the spot. When everyone sees this, they try to summon the doctor, and it becomes quite a chaotic scene, and no one bothered to try to capture the dog. Afterwards, when things calm down again, no one knows where the dog went. So this is the origin story of our creature here. And let's see what Wuma is up to. So why are you here? So he recognized us as well. Hurry up and leave. No need for you to save me. Seems like we're destined to meet again. Didn't think we'll meet here after meeting you in the Black Wind Mountain. These rats don't know any better. Just tie me up. They want to send him. So he says these rats tied him up, want to marinate him, and then gift him to Wu Si. The sounds kind of tying on my tongue, but the temple where the tiger vanguard is, and try to gift him as a meat to the tiger vanguard. He says, "Don't worry, it's not easy to eat me." He trusts in his own skills. The rats and cats sleep together here. It's a mess here. But the boss doesn't care about this. They're all his followers. Trying to warn us to run away from here. Don't worry about me. I have my way to escape. You're skinny, but they're so hungry over here. They might, send you to the Tiger Vanguard too. He still has something that he wants to do. Once he's done, he will leave. Here's a mess. If we, if fortune has it, we can meet again. I guess we'll see him again in the third stage. We have seen him so far every stage. Is this a tiger statue with a Buddha? I think so. Alright, are there any loot around here? And in case you didn't meet the horse deity here, the zodiac horse, Wuma, in the first stage, he would not appear here for you. You can go back and meet him there and then come back here afterwards, and I think he will be here. So you do have that condition there. Ooh, another item to use in our alcohol. I guess that might be the reward for beating this boss here. It's a metallic ginseng. We can get some of our staff stance back the moment we drink. Help us build up nodes. Can't see anything, but I guess they're jars. Seems like after we fight elites, we get our gourd refilled, but we don't get our mana back. I see the archer up there. This is the door that we couldn't open from outside. And we can open now finally from here. Oh, 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 oh. They're using the crossbow as melee items? Oh, this is a mess. I don't think I should have done that. Can I drink? Can I drink? Ow, 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 ow. Alright. I'm gonna use someone else's health. I think, like, the 4 archers from above comes down when we open it. Oh, this one is very tanky. I'm guessing we're gonna pick up a soul from him afterwards. Yep. We get to use range abilities now? Yep, we get to shoot crossbows. The twirling of the staff, that ability gets reduced stamina cost when we have that equipped. That might be a good option for us going forward. So this was the path that we had earlier. This goes back to that first shrine. I'm going to use that as our save, and we'll end our episode here. We unlocked a lot of the Kingdom of the Sand, or at least the Village of the Sand here. There's still a little bit more to be seen. After we finish that, we will be headed to where the rock creatures were. We got a glimpse of one earlier when we were walking towards the area that unlocked behind the king and the second prince. We'll go back there once we wrap up the village here. Those 4 on the roof don't spawn anymore after taking out the one and getting the spirit from it. We'll just have to go through there with the guy with the shield, and we'll properly explore this village next time. And after that's a wrap, we'll go find the stone creatures. So until then, bye!